You know what it is. You know who it is. It's the Sizzle here in the building. Jay Sizzle, Rich Sizzle. We are here in the building, and I am G Sizzle. And you know what it's time for. It's time for the Sizzle's Hot 5 in 5.
Iron Skillet Sports presents.
So, yo, fellas, the Hot 5 in 5. Let's get it popping. Let's get it started. Listen, man, we got to talk about your homie, my homie, everybody's homie, Patrick Mahomes, greatest homeboy that I know. You liking that money, man? You like that money?
$500 million? $500 million. How can you not like that? The biggest contract in sports history. I don't know. I need to find out, man, if he needs a driver, if he needs a shoe shiner. He needs somebody, because I need to get part of that $500 million in my pocket.
Yeah, everybody needs a little bit of that money. That is what you call hot money, baby. But also on the Hot 5 in 5, we've got the NBA starting back up. Everything's getting ready. Everybody's moving out. They're catching planes. People in beautiful suits. Rich Sizzle, what do you think about the NBA at Disney?
Speaking of suits, I have the solution for the whole social distance thing in Disney. Everybody wears a Mickey Mouse suit and goes and plays ball. There we have it.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna have your foolishness. We're not gonna have your foolishness because that is not a solution. That is just some people in clown suits. So they'll be clowns.
Hey, Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, that's right. They'll be mousing. How about that?
Wrong franchise.
Number 3 on the Hot 5 in 5. The Blackhawks say they will not change their mascot because they are proud of the history and the legacy. Jay Sizzle, should the Blackhawks change their mascot or should they keep their nickname the same?
You know what? I'm sitting on the fence on this one because the Blackhawks name is actually by an actual individual from the Indian tribe. He was Chief Blackhawk of the Illinois Sac and Fox Nation. So, and for a long period of time, and just since 2019, the Blackhawk Nation was fine and dandy with the Blackhawks having that caricature on their sweater. So right now, but they sort of dropped it since this situation just came up. I'm still sitting on the fence. I don't know. It's wait to be seen.
All right. So, okay, we'll come back to that. I don't know if we'll ever get to it, but we'll come back to it. But the Cubs are not happy with the COVID testing and the process as it's going along. There have been a lot of prominent grumblings coming out of Cubs camp. So, Rich Sizzle, are you happy with what you're getting ready to see with MLB and the testing for COVID-19?
I can't speak on behalf of the entire MLB, but I feel like I can speak on behalf of the Chicago Cubs, okay? By the authority of Lori Lightfoot and her infamous shutdown, and by the power of the omnipotent Harry Carey, there is no coronavirus in the North Side. Let's move on and play.
You know what? Nobody's talking to your foolishness because you're there. There's COVID somewhere, but we just don't know where it is. But number 5 on the Hot 5 in 5 is the White Sox. They're not talking about the coronavirus. They're talking about arms. And the arms race is they get ready to put together one of the best pitching staffs they've had maybe since the 2005 run. Jay Sizzle, are you buying into the young White Sox?
Hey, look, the White Sox, is this a 60-game sprint with Rondon, and you've got a couple other pitchers, Ronaldo Lopez? You might see guys pitching back-to-back now because this is a 60-game sprint. They got young arms, and they can throw the same arm back-to-back. You might look up, you might see guys coming in relief 2 or 3 games in a row and then throwing 3 or 4 innings apiece. This is going to be really interesting, but the White Sox are loaded in the bullpen.
And that is your Sizzle Hot 5 in 5. Ooh, baby, we got some more hotness to talk about, but we got to talk about what's going on with Patrick Mahomes. Okay, so we're going to talk about Patrick a little bit later, but I got a question for both of you. Since it wasn't ESPN, it wasn't the NFL Network, it wasn't even your favorite or local sports digest, the Patrick Mahomes contract was leaked by an employee at a liquor store. Now, if you follow the story or you don't know the story, Patrick Mahomes was getting ready to sign a contract. They sent out an employee to go and get some nice bubbly to celebrate the event. And he told the girl behind the counter, hey, guess what? We're going to have a big signing. He didn't say who, but he said a big signing. So when she did a little bit more investigating on her own, she came up with putting it on Twitter herself and broke the story about Patrick Mahomes signing. So was that fair or foul? Was that fizzle or sizzle?
I mean, how cute was the girl at the liquor store? I'm just saying, if he was trying to get on and holler, I mean, come on now, let's give him a little bit of credit. You know, I got a little bit of personal story of my own. I go to one particular liquor store where they sell this $800 bottle of Hennessy. And I always look up at that sucker and I say, man, when I get it big, I'm going to buy that bottle, you know. And that was one of the moments for everybody involved. It's like Patrick Mahomes is not about to make it rain. He's about to make it tsunami. You can't keep that. Come on, man. You can't keep that a secret. I don't know. Give him a pass on that one.
We got to give him a pass, Jay Sizzle.
Look, man, Katie got furloughed from her job at the Kansas City Brewing Company. She just got this job over here in May. She's been drinking beers, and somebody come in there and buy 6 bottles of Dom Perignon? Yeah, she gonna tell everybody about it. Look, bad on them. They didn't keep it quiet enough. And the chick from the beer tasting department figured out what was going on. Good scoop for her. They need to give her one of those bottles of champagne.
Wow. So she needs to get a bottle herself for being a better reporter than Adam Schefter, who even gave her a shout out on Twitter. He was like, you broke the story, boo-boo. Good on you. So if you know of something else, please feel free. But I mean, is that what we've gotten to really in our culture, that stories are now being really broken by somebody outside of media? It's just the local Joe. Is that where we are, Rich?
Yeah, absolutely. Not trying to relive any bad moments, but remember the whole TMZ and Kobe Bryant thing. This is where it's gotten to. So it's no longer we have to get to this credible source. If it's happening right here and it's happening right now, you got your proof. It's out there. All these different places you can go viral from. Why not? And why not capitalize on it? I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I mean,
accurate, you know, if
that's the thing.
False news, that's one thing. But if you're accurate, you're spot on. Hey, it is what it is. Sucks to be you. You didn't get there first.
Yeah, you're right about that. I remember when the Kobe Bryant story broke. Actually, those who know the show know the coldest winter ever. She was the one who broke it to me, and I think I passed it along. But she had it, and she was on. She was spot on, and I was like, nah. She was like, no, it was reported. I was like, it's not reported about anywhere. And then later the internet broke. So I guess wherever you get, as you said, Rich, wherever you get your source information, that really is the key for everything, you know, getting all that information together. I don't know. Just a question. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, okay, does it really matter? So what, ESPN? You weren't the first one. But you're going to have all the nooks and crannies anyway, because people are still going to say, I don't know if this is true or not. So let me make sure first before I do this, you know? So it's not like you didn't.
Right. So, I mean,
it's not like they're not still going after and saying, let me verify this through you. You still have the full story. You just didn't get the first story.
That's true. Is it really important? Jay, is it important who gets the first story or the break on it, or is it just the story itself? Is that the lead?
No, it's always important who gets it first, because everybody else is a second last, first last, second. I don't know how Ricky Bobby put that, but it was one of those last.
First, you're last.
Yeah, something like that. That's how Ricky Bobby did. So yeah, so it's very important that you break that story first. But everybody now is running around with a film crew and a producer in their pocket. So anybody can break a story out here. Anybody can contact these news organizations. Anybody can send in a video. So you've got millions of people running around here with a camera crew in their pocket. However the story gets broke is however the story gets broke. So the main thing that happens now is that the stories are breaking much faster, and there's not as much verifying information now. They just break the story out, and if the story's wrong, oh, my bad, sorry about that, and they just keep it pushing.
Yeah, it's something where you wonder now who's verifying these stories. And a lot of times that's the big, is there verification on any of the stories that you're getting. But I know where there is one place where you're getting verification, and that's here on the Sizzle. You know what? When we come back from break, we've got a really hot topic we need to talk about, and it's the hottest topic, I think, in sports right now. It's Patrick Mahomes, your homie, the homie. All the information that you didn't know, you get to hear here on the Sizzle. So listen, just strap it in, sit back, relax. We'll be back when we see you on the other side.